Hi Scorpio, welcome back to Queen Cup Tarot. Just shuffling up, getting ready to do your October readings. Listen, I'm doing the best I can to keep up. I had no idea how demanding, not demanding, I mean it was, but how like the responsibility of like starting this YouTube channel, people really feel like, not reliant, but there are expectations, and I just want to apologize to those that expected more from me. I want to be as consistent as I can with tarot. It's just that I have a lot going on, and I didn't even get through all of last month's tarot, but that's not going to stop me. I'm going to keep going. If I didn't get you last month, I'm going to get you this month, and I'm going to do the best I can. And for those of you that understand and have been supportive, I love you guys. I feel God in you, and it really propels me and inspires me. So thank you for all the love and support. I don't charge to do personal readings. The outreach when I said I was doing free readings was ridiculous. Okay, it was absolutely out of this world. So I'm not accepting any right now. Okay, none. People are just randomly getting emails saying, hey, you want me to do a free reading for you? And meanwhile, they sent the request in like months ago, but they're like, oh my gosh, it's actually a better timing for me. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. I'll let people know when I'm ready to accept new requests again for readings. But right now, Scorpio, I'm going to just shuffle another 1 or 2 times here. And let's just see what's been going on with you guys for the month of October. Venus in retrograde, new moon in Libra on the 9th of October. Full moon, I believe, on the 22nd or the 26th. I forget what it's in. Either way, a lot going on, a lot of resurgence, a lot of feelings from the past, people from the past. With Venus in retrograde, it's going to really bring that up. It's a purging season, especially with us going into, fall. There is a purge, as you can see all the leaves here. In in Canada over here, certain parts of America, North America as well, all the trees purge of their leaves. Everything dies, but there's a purging in that, right? And it's necessary in order for it's necessary part in the cycle, right? So natural cycles, karmic cycles being addressed, dealt with, purged, cut, cleaned. If you fight it, it will be a very difficult time for you. So better not fight it and really just let it happen. Be as aware as possible, and really let it happen. Connect to your divine. Connect to your consensus reality, but also the reality that you live with every day. Connect the two, and propel yourself. All right, Scorpios? Because your birthday's coming up and it's about to be lit. I hate lit. Like, I can't wait till that's over. All right, I guess we're starting. Pulling 12 cards for you guys. 3 cards estimated for the next 4 weeks. First cards we have here coming out is the High Priestess in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the 3 of Swords. Ooh, guys, what is going on? Ooh. Oof, 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 oof. Overall energy is the World. This is our completion card. Coming to the completion of a cycle, seeing your world in a new way. The old way of doing something is over, and you've now gained a new enlightenment, which is beautiful, which is now causing new opportunity. Okay. All right, guys, let's get into your reading. Leaving September, going into October, so more current energy. Some of you might actually be experiencing some heartbreak. Now, this could be over the heartbreak of being let go. Some of you might have been let go from an employer or fired from an employer at the end of or in September. And some of you guys are really heartbroken about it, and I think you might be feeling like it was an injustice. You were maybe cheated out of a position. Somebody spoke negatively about you, causing you to be looked at badly by an employer, and as a result of that then got fired. Some of you are feeling really, if this is about work, you're really worried about your finances now. Like, what am I going to do? And that's kind of the energy I'm seeing for the first half of October. Now, if it's not work related, and this is regarding love and romance, I see, I have to say, some of you might have been rocked with the news or the proof of a third party situation. With the Three of Wands here, the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands both in reverse, that could literally be indicative of two females, two women in a situation, or it could just be indicative of one person being intuitive of another person in their relationship. So their partner bringing another person into their relationship. For some of you, you might be there. For some of you, you received some kind of information about this third party, but it was questionable in some kind of way, and you're not using your instincts to establish whether or not it was true. But I feel like somehow you know it's true. Sorry, scratch that. Secret, something came out, information came out about another person being involved in your relationship. Or, of course, it could be indicative of your involvement of somebody else in your relationship by your original partner. With the Seven of Swords under the High Priestess, this is somebody finding out or secrets being exposed about cheating behavior. Okay. For some of you, you might not have confronted or have, some of you don't actually have proof about the infidelity, but your instincts are telling you this is, something's not right with your partner in your relationship, and it's causing you to start to withdraw, become aloof. You're no longer giving sex or having sex with this person or allowing them to have sex, or however, I don't know why I needed to say that in like 7 different ways. We know it's on my mind. So I'm just joking. Kind of, not really, but yeah. No, totally. I'm not thinking about sex doing your reading, guys. This is a clean energy here. Okay. Anyway, going into the second half of the month now, it gets a bit better. It actually gets a lot better. We have obviously the Wheel of Fortune in upright, which is good fortune. After experiencing, so it's like, this is a wheel, right? You had to have been here for it to turn up to get here. And with it upright, it's showing you in this position of these are 2 beautiful cards to get in a reading. Absolutely beautiful cards to get in a reading, right? This is the completion in order to bring in this good fortune. This is all divinely guided. The trials and tribulations you're going through are being guided because they are developing in you in the way that they've been hoping that you would, in your free will, choose to decide to develop. Okay, and that's ultimately going to bring you the new opportunity and abundance that you've been looking for, the new seed. This could also be conception. So for you guys that are trying to conceive, this is a great time. For those that aren't trying to conceive, be careful. I see that as being literally the egg in being fertilized. With all the green there, that's fertile ground, and that literally being, you know, a woman's egg that she releases once a month. So if you're not trying to get pregnant, I suggest you be careful. For some of you in the second half of the month now, sorry, I want to put this back here. There. In the second half of the month, some of you are going to receive some information. So for those of you in a relationship where you're feeling, your intuition is telling you your partner's cheating, you're going to get information. Now, we'll get clarification, but the information could be your partner saying, look, you've been acting funny. What's the problem? And then you say what the problem is. They say, no, I'm not cheating. And they give you some kind of ultimatum. This could be you get information, proof, whatever, of this third-party situation or of some kind of imbalance, cheating behavior with the Seven of Swords upright right beside the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a direct cheating threat, you know, to a relationship. And then, of course, with the Three of Swords upright over top of it, right? But in the second half of the month now, you're really being tested, you know, whatever it is that your intuition has been telling you that you've been ignoring, it is going to burst through with the Eight of Wands here. In fast communication, it is going to burst through and make you address it. And it might make you feel, you know, a sense of instability, a sense of, you know, fuck, like, how am I going to handle this? Like, emotionally, this is a lot. My household, like, it's going to have you going, woo! And feeling a bit confused, feeling a bit like, okay, do I walk away from this? Do I keep this? If it is work-related now, you're going to get fast communication. So for those of you that this is work-related and we're just fired, you're going to get fast communication, okay, about some of the drama that's happened since you've left the workplace, about maybe this injustice or this other person that you might be kind of blaming or whatever the case is. You're going to get some information from somebody, an old work friend, about kind of what was going on and about the injustice. But the fact of the matter is you're going to leave the month saying, okay, it's done. Like, it doesn't matter. You're going to be looking for something new. And really, if it's work-related, the Two of Pentacles is indicative of you moving on. Don't partake. Okay, it's cool to meet up with work people, have drinks, and talk shit about everyone that you used to work with freely with no fear because you don't work there anymore. That's all fun and gravy, but do not get wallowed in to the injustice that you feel. If you feel you were let go or fired unjustly, there's nothing you can, the Spirit's telling me you need to move on. This is going to be a blessing in disguise. Some of you might have been there too long anyway. Some of you might not have been getting the development you wanted and the growth opportunity you wanted anyway. So instead of wallowing in an injustice, try to look for the Wheel of Fortune upright in this situation. What's new? Because with the Two of Pentacles, that's what I see you tossing up between is, you know, moving on from this experience that you're feeling a bit hurt about and embarking in this whole new journey, which I don't think you were prepared to embark on, if that's work related. Now, with regards to relationship, I do see this heartbreak as being more preemptive because your intuition is telling you something isn't going right. Your intuition is telling you somebody is cheating or lying to me, and your behavior is withdrawing. And it is affecting the household. So if you have children, your children are noticing your behavior change towards your spouse, towards the other parent. Okay, and you're going to be at your wit's end. You do reach a point at the end of the month where you've just said, I've had enough. And that could even be, I've had enough, so now I'm going to communicate to you what I've been holding back on and what has been making me feel withdrawn and ultimately really hurt. And I need to address it now because it's affecting the kids, our house. You know, I've been really worried about this up at night, and I don't want that anymore. And I've been really sitting here on some information, thoughts or feelings about that you've been cheating. Or it could even be in the reverse, that you are, you know, up at night and worried and afraid of how, you know, breaking up your whole family if you give the news that you've been cheating. Or that it doesn't even have to be cheating. It could just be that you're not happy and you don't want this relationship anymore. But why I say cheating is because I have the Seven of Swords upright under the High Priestess in reverse, which is showing me, you know, secrets. But intuition is saying, this is what I'm feeling, that this is being done to me. Or if it's you, if you're the High Priestess, you're holding back this, you're being manipulative, sneaky, and not telling the truth about your cheating behavior, and you may be the Queen of Wands energy causing the heartbreak. I mean, there's many ways you can look at it, right? But ultimately, I do see with the 10 and the Wheel of Fortune leaving the month that, you know, and the world being your overall energy, that these are all completions, positive in nature because the world was upright. These are all, this is fast movement into a new direction. Okay? Fast movement in a new direction. And I'm excited for you. I mean, who the fuck doesn't want that? But Venus does this. Venus in reverse does this, and especially within regards to relationship. But I do see career here. I can't deny it. You know, for those of you that were let go, just let the job go. I see some of you really struggling to let this past employer go, whatever you feel, whatever injustice you feel, or even if it was a job that you applied to, didn't get, and feel cheated out of in some kind of way, let it go, because this has to happen. With the Wheel of Fortune in the world, I mean, you don't even know. Like, this is all controlled. If there is an opportunity that was taken from you, it was taken from you in this manner. And the more of a surprise and a shock it was, the more it was divinely guided to get the fuck out of your space so it can do its thing. Let us not fight let us not fight universe at this time, because ultimately under all of that is the new opportunity, the seed. I got a message for those of you who've been struggling, who've been in a relationship and struggling to get pregnant or have a child with this person, and it is a relationship that brings you this Three of Swords, this heartbreak. There is some cheating in it and a need to, a feeling of burden and a need to end this in some capacity. If you do, because this was under the World, this completion card, the new person that you find is who you'll end up having children with. The new opportunity comes after the completion. If some of you are moving, this new beginning could come once you move to this new place. Some of you have been single for a long time, and you're relocating. This is the new beginning you've been waiting for. Okay? It's the new beginning you're waiting for. You went from feeling like this to, it's lit. Gotta stop saying that shit. All right? I mean, that's great. All right, Spirit, can we get some clarifications on the second half of October for my Scorpios going into their birthday month, the energies they're going to be going into in November, their birthday month going into their sign, the full moon. need to get new cards. I shouldn't say that as I'm shuffling. I love you, cards. You guys do good work for me. You guys take a beating, man. All right. Spirit, let's get clarification now on the second half of October for Scorpio and the energies going into November, which is their birthday month. Up until, I would say, the new moon in their sign, I believe on the 6th of November. Thank you, Spirit. Clarification. Beautiful. I'm stopping right there. Oh, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got a duplicate here. We've got the Three of Swords upright twice. This is very, very strong energy. Whatever heartbreak that you're going to experience or went into October feeling, Spirit is acknowledging it. It's very strong energy. This could also be energy that you're inflicting onto someone, so please be mindful and cognizant of how you're making other people feel at this time. If this is you in this state, it could be reflective of if there's somebody, whoever it is, if it is love and relationship that you're reading this video for, watching this video for, the other person you're thinking about feels the exact same. So there is a sense of heartbreak by two people involved. Okay, both people feeling the same way. Now I also have the Eight of Wands twice. That's that fast-moving communication that was right tethered here to the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so to me here, sorry. To me here, this is really enforcing swift communication, swift change. A very passionate energy. If Venus does bring up somebody from the past for you, be very careful if you don't want to get involved with them, because with this energy here, there is a potential to have sex with them and just be like, whoa, shit. That's just a message I did get, because it's very fast. It comes in especially because it came out twice. This is very fast communications or very passionate energy coming from two people. So it could literally be two people feeling very heartbroken, coming together and both being very, very passionate towards each other. And that could be around the new moon, the full moon. Oh, sorry. That could be around the full moon. At the last card that came out for your reading, guys, it's so funny. I just saw 2222, and I've got these doubles here. I was just explaining. So I really do feel that for some of you, you're with a twin flame and mirroring their feelings. You both started feeling heartbreak, and then now both of you are going to make some kind of efforts to communicate or come together or have some kind of passionate, like you guys might fuck, like, shit. But be careful. The reason why I say be careful is because I still don't know if you are going to be willing to give them the start they want, or they are going to be willing to give it to you. So why cross that? A lot of soulmates are really brought in your life to help you go through these cycles, right? You see in this cycle, there's both a man and a woman in it, but the cycle keeps turning round and round and round. So this card can be really reflective of a soulmate connection, and how we learn from that soulmate connection and go from feeling heartbroken, and feeling unfortunate in the relationship to super fiery, passionate, and moving forward to one another. And with the Sun card being, at the end, for some of you, this reconciliation that is really passionate can be really good. But if you're getting the feeling that you don't want to offer somebody to this offer something to this resurgence, or you're getting the vibe they don't want to offer it to you, I'd be careful about how passionately you reconnect with them. Be very careful about how passionately you reconnect with whoever's coming back. Okay? Because somebody could end up feeling left out in the cold. Again, if you connect really fast and you guys are just like, boom, and then reality hits and it's like, okay, no, actually, I don't, like, I know that happened, that felt really great, but I don't want to move forward. You don't want to be caught in that position on either end, having to do it or receiving that. Leaving somebody out in the cold or being left out in the cold, you don't want to be on either ends, neither feel good. So just be mindful of that, but know that in your intuition, in your strength, there is new opportunity, there is light, For some of you, though, I do see some of you are going to clean cut a past relationship that is coming back. It could be one that wasn't that long. It could be one that's been around for a long time. Regardless, you are cutting this off, which is then going to ignite the turning of this upwards, and it's going to barge fucking in really fast. Like this is a beautiful purging. Like this is a beautiful time to purge. It's going to feel good, and it's going to bring you this in the end. So yeah, you start off feeling this to some degree, but you end off feeling this way. And this should be a lesson that feelings are fleeting, So don't get lost in them. Yeah, the ocean is massive, but if you stay on top of it and you stay afloat, you can really enjoy bobbling around on the surface. So just know that you can go from feeling this to feeling this in a very short period of time. So have faith. Have faith in things turning out in your favor, because everything, whatever goes up, must come down, and vice versa. Okay? So enjoy. And have faith. And when it does come in, you gotta enjoy that shit. Gotta enjoy it. And be careful not to leave anybody out in the cold, or be left out by anybody in the cold, because I do see on the corner of my eye here the Knight of Swords in reverse, and I have another Knight of Cups here in reverse. So this could be you leaving these people out in the cold, being felt like you were left out in the cold romantically by somebody who just came in and came out. Like I said, that might not be malicious. It might just be this like attack. Like, Venus brings somebody back up. There's attraction there. You sleep together, or get too close too quick. And then, you realize that this isn't something that's going to last, or it's actually not something that is willing to even be offered to me. Or it's exactly what we left behind, and, fuck it. Okay, so just be careful, guys. I'm going to wrap the reading up here just because I'm really trying to keep them under half an hour so I can do more of them. I was doing like an hour readings. It's just too much to keep up with. But thank you for sticking with me. Please like, share, subscribe. And I will be back for your birthday reading. Fingers crossed. Really soon. Okay, guys? Leave me your comments as well. I love you. Be safe. Take care, and let your inner angels live. Bye for now.